Alright, what's up everyone? My name is Zach, but y'all can call me Z Fleazy. Now, for this video, I'm talking about some of the best things that ever came out of the WWE throughout the 2023. First things first, I have not been watching WWE since, what was it, like my highlight was like 2008 to like maybe before 2014. That was the time period I was really watching it. Specifically 2008 to like maybe 2012-ish, like middle school going into high school. Actually, it'll be more appropriate to say like 4th grade to like, let's say 9th grade was the years of my life where I was actually watching WWE, but as a kid. Now, my experience has changed as an adult. Now, I've grown to really actually appreciate the art of like pro wrestling. And now this is just how I feel about things that happened in last year. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know now. I'm still overcoming like whatever illness I had throughout this month, or at least a little bit after the first month. So we're right around like the climax or whatever the fuck this is. Like still a little bit of like laryngitis and a bit of more mucus is built up, so which is why I sound like this. This is not my actual voice, this is just what it sounds like. Relatively sick, but hopefully within a few days this will be out of my system. These are my opinions. They don't have to match yours. But this is how I feel about some of these topics that we're going to cover throughout this month of January. And hopefully before the Royal Rumble happens. But yes, that's what we're going to do for these series of videos. Now for this first one, we're going to cover some of the best factions of this year, the best commentators, and also the best brand of the year. Now, first things first, I say the top 3 factions that came out of this year, in my opinion. Number 3, I'm going to say Chase U. Chase U was so much fun throughout their time in NXT. Like, I cannot tell you that I had so much fun with just like the silliness, goofiness, and just the heart that's in this group. When it comes to Chase U, I love their overall energy and vibe. Like, they feel like a faction that I can get behind, and I want to see them win. And seeing their trials and tribulations throughout 2023 has honestly been quite interesting. Like, I've grown really fond of Thea Hale and how she wrestles and her character, and I love seeing like how she's progressing. And she definitely is like character-wise, a character to protect at all times. That is a precious baby face. I don't want anyone ruining Thea. I gotta show love for Duke Hudson, man. That big old Aussie dude is so much fun to watch. And not to mention, kind of just funny every time to see him holding around that trophy he got after they beat Dyad, after Stand and Deliver. For some reason, just that alone just does enough for me with just him and his character and how he looks like he's so selfish, but he shows that he genuinely cares about the school. Andre Chase, Thea, the students. Like, there's something about him that where he's selfish, but has a heart that you can get behind. And not to mention, damn, when that big boy gets going, well, he is very much enjoyable in the ring. And then Andre Chase, it's a wild man to have as a principal type figure for any school. I would wonder how accreditation works for a school like his, but then again, I ain't smart enough to really know and understand such a process. Being honest, I would definitely say everything going on with Andre Chase is kind of like the things that's making me really like story-wise, what's going on with Chase U, seeing how they fought so hard to be like really respected, like starting off this year. And then now seeing where they are now with the whole like money laundering scheme, and now he owes money to the D'Angelo family, and now things are looking weird. So it got me very invested to see where they go with these characters. And not to mention, things really went up better for them when they added JC Jane. Now that was not a inclusion I saw coming, but now I don't want to see her go without the faction. Like, I'm really invested to see, like, one, how much more of her is going to rub off on Thea, and also how much of Thea is going to rub off on JC. And then I also wanted to see Like, how can she like turn around like Chase U's like bad luck and see like if things gonna get better for them? And also, is it just me or did you? I was low key shipping her with Andre during like the initial start of that whole like money laundering scandal. Like, I don't know. I just want to know, is it just me or did anyone else ship those two together? I mean, I'm just asking. For me, a big highlight for Chase U was when they won the tag team gold. Like, I actually really legitimately got happy for Andre and Duke for becoming tag champs. Also surprised they only got to be tag champs for like a week before the D'Angelo family took it off of them. Damn, that D'Angelo family, so fucking petty. To try and take money from them and start that whole little scandal thing right after they lost the championship belts. Like that was some bull. But entertaining bull, but that was bull. But yes, I am very much invested to see where Chase U goes for the rest of the year. And honestly, I can't wait for the day where we see someone like Thea actually on the to be brought up on the main roster. That would be something I would really appreciate. She clearly does need more work in the ring and on her character, but I think Thea will be okay.
Side note,
I don't know how Chase U would work on like the main roster if any of them, like Andre or Duke, would ever like get to the main roster. How Chase U would work on that front. That'll be something interesting if they ever go that far with them. But I'm fine with whatever they do with them. As long as the wrestlers themselves are okay with it, I'm okay with it too. Now, for my pick for the second best faction of the year, I'm going to say the Bloodline. Now, I know for some of y'all might think the Bloodline is the best faction, like, period. And to an extent, I can agree with that, or at least with my limited experience of watching wrestling. I feel like the Bloodline definitely has a good chance to be considered one of the best factions ever. But if we're talking just 2023, for me, they definitely had the year on lock up until SummerSlam. Yeah, unfortunately, that whole heel turn with Jimmy, that really hurt the Bloodline. Also, Roman barely being here or barely showing up to work doesn't really help. I get it, he got a lot of kids, got family to take care of, and we all know versus the wear and tear of their body is tremendous, so I can't blame him for wanting to stay away for a long time, but it is heavily affecting the quality of the product itself. And unfortunately, it does not look like they're gonna take the damn belt off of him anytime soon. Just saying, just any negative press they get, they're gonna have to eat that. But negativity aside, I'm not gonna act like January to August was not fucking fire because of the actions of the Bloodline. Like all the story with Sammy and especially with Jay, bro, I can't deny that quality. I don't think you can deny that. Not to mention the amazing matches and the amazing segments that came with them. Oh yes, most definitely. The Bloodline gotta be gotta be in your top 3, top 5. If it's number 1 for you, I get it, I understand. But for me, can't get number 1. Who does though? Now, for my number 1 pick of favorite faction or best faction of 2023, it's got to be the Judgment Day. Honestly, it's the Judgment Day. Look, the Bloodline was dominant, but they weren't dominant like Judgment Day. Like, apparently a lot of y'all thought Judgment Day was trash in 2022. And damn, that Royal Rumble changed y'all minds. Everything about Ray and Dom and their storyline changed y'all mind. And y'all not gonna tell me y'all was not rooting for Finn throughout the entirety of that Seth Rollins feud. I'm just saying, for me, even though I came back to the WWE because of the Bloodline, the Judgment Day is the people that hooked me. And well, considering I got her shirt, I think you know who ultimately hooked me in the most. But generally speaking, nah, you cannot say the Judgment Day was not the top faction of the WWE 2023. No, I have to say you got to give it to them. So yes, congrats to the Judgment Day, and I really hope 2024 is going to be an even more fun year, especially with the ridiculousness that is R-Truth. If they really go down the path of making R-Truth the Sami Zayn to their bloodline, I'm down for it. I am so down for it. And congrats to JD for being an official member. But yes, that's my first volume of the Best of 2023 list. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and just give me any feedback that y'all think, since this is my first time actually really doing this type of stuff for now, and we'll see how this goes. But thank y'all for your time for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Z Fleazy out. For me, the highlight for Chase U this year was definitely when Andre and Duke. Really, Max? The hell?